Hello Capricorn and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the week ahead for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you. So we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. You might need to hear that this week. This is based on the Sword in the Stone, the Arthurian legend, that only one person could pull that sword from that stone. It feels like a task that is, there may well be a problem, but you are the solution. You have the ability to bring a solution to your circumstances. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Capricorn? Let's pull an Archangel Michael message. We have number 36, trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Capricorns for the week ahead? Weekly tarot reading for Capricorn, thank you. Angels, spirits, guides, overarching energy first. What does Capricorn need to know? Bear with me, Capricorn, I'm struggling with allergies at the moment, so my voice is a little bit raspy. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, we have the Star, we have a King of Wands. King of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. Somebody who is go-getting, driven, assertive, confident, natural leader, male or female. We have a King of Pentacles. Solid, stable, secure, successful can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We have the Hierophant. Well, Capricorn, things seem to be looking up this week. It's that sense of light coming into your life, light at the end of the tunnel even. Because the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who reaps the fruits of their labour through hard work and effort. It can be through a sum of money or finding abundance, even again, getting what you deserve. You could look at this in any kind of money area: money, career, finances, property, real estate, funding, approvals in terms of money. But the same thing remains. You are making it happen this week. You are the solution to your circumstances, or you have it. This week there is a solution presented to you and you've got everything that you need to manifest what you want. Because the Star is about new hope. And again, we intuitively feel the direction that we need to follow, the feeling that we have about how things are moving forward. It comes after maybe a time of change or endings, but the Star comes in and brings new hope, renewal, blessings, optimism. It is one of the wish fulfillment cards. But we have to move forward in faith, or have faith in our circumstances, an extremely spiritual energy. So it feels that there is new optimism to be had. Things are looking up and you're feeling that here, Capricorn, in your intuition, in terms of the direction that you feel that you are following. And it could be to do with this King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody who you are having a conversation with this week, and it feels extremely positive. This is somebody who is exciting, go-getting, driven, assertive, confident, charismatic, a natural leader, somebody who is in a position of power, but very energetic, enthusiastic person, male or female. But I think that there's a conversation here with the King of Wands. The energy of the Four of Swords and the King of Pentacles, this can be an opportunity here to get the money that you're looking for, or get back on your feet even with the King of Pentacles, because this can be a sign of financial success. So it can be very positive. Again, whatever I've described with the Nine of Pentacles, it can be very good in terms of business, finances, career, a sum of money. But it certainly feels here that you're waiting to see if what you're hoping you're going to manifest is coming to fruition, is what I'm seeing for you here, Capricorn. It feels there's a conversation that's happening here, and you're just waiting to see what happens next. There's a strong sense of, and it could well be financial success in some way. The Hierophant is telling you have faith. It's interesting, you've got two faith cards in your reading. You've got the Star, I mean, even the High Priestess in a way, intuitively. But the Hierophant is about a higher power at work. Sometimes we have to have faith, but it can be like an answered prayer. I mean, it feels here, Spirit is bringing something into you here, Capricorn. And it feels like with this King of Wands, there's a conversation happening here. And I think you're kind of then saying, I have to just wait. I've done all I can right now. And just wait, patiently wait. But the Nine of Pentacles is telling you here that you're getting what you deserve, the effort that you've put into something. You're reaping the fruits of your labour. And this can also be a very positive in terms of your own business as well, whether it's approvals in terms of funding or partnerships getting on board. I mean, the same thing would apply in terms of your own business. It's financial success, the Nine of Pentacles. It's interesting, I pick up the deck and the King of Wands is at the bottom of that. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn? So it might well be a little bit longer than a week when I pull extra cards, but what's coming in for Capricorn? Let's have a look at the Hierophant, because this feels like something feels really positive. There is going to be a conversation this week, but then you're waiting to find out what happens next. The Hierophant. But the solution is presented to you with this King of Wands. Yeah, so we have the Death card, out with the old, in with the new. We have the Hanged Man. Seven of Pentacles. What do we have for Capricorn? One more, thank you. Yeah, I think that you're waiting for more information here. The Eight of Wands, conversation, communication, something feeling quite exciting and positive, some kind of conversation here. But if, again, the cards are just telling me here, Capricorn, that you're waiting for more information, then you're stuck and you don't know what's going to happen next. The Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Death card. This is a sense of something that you might have been thinking about ending something, or feeling that something was going to end. For example, it could well be to do with a business or even employment of some kind. it looks like there's new hope. I mean, there certainly feels like there's been a tower moment here coming into the reading. But there's new hope to do with it's not over yet kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. And it's to do with this King of Wands. Really, the cards aren't giving me any more information here, Capricorn. It's just really telling me this week that there is a conversation happening that feels really positive and exciting, that feels like it's going somewhere. But with the Four of Wands and the Two of Swords, you're waiting for more information, or you're waiting for a final decision. There's a kind of sense of I've done all I can. But it's like you might be thinking that maybe a job is over, or you might be thinking that employment is over of some kind, or a contract, or your own business, for example, if you've gone through some kind of scenario. But this person seems to be extremely favourable for you. I mean, Spirit works through people a lot of the time to bring you what you need. And the cards aren't really, I mean, Spirit isn't giving me any more information with the extra cards that I've pulled. They're really only telling me here that something that you thought might be over isn't quite over yet, in the sense of there's new hope when you didn't think there would be any. And that feels like you thought that something was going to end. Could be your own business, or a family business of some kind, or a contract. For others of you, it could have been employment. But it feels here that you've got a conversation with this King of Wands, but you're waiting to see what happens next. And that's really all the cards are telling me. But the Nine of Pentacles is a successful energy. Somebody who will put in the work to get what they deserve financially. So it certainly feels here from you're taking stock and evaluating, am I going to be successful here? Is it going to happen for me? It feels like the goal is financial success, or turning something around, or getting investment, or a partner on board in your own business, or funding, or loans, I mean, whatever that scenario would be, or a troubleshooter. For others of you, it can be to do with, like I said, straight jobs, in terms of something that you thought was over isn't over yet. It might well be other people have been let go, but there may well be light here for you, in the sense of your job might not be coming to an end. So this is what I see for you here, Capricorn. It feels like there is an issue here that you might feel is insurmountable, but it's not. You're presented with the solution here, or Spirit's bringing it into you. This conversation is going to be crucial for you here this week, and it feels like it goes extremely well. So be confident in that, because this person feels like they're on your side. Maybe if I pull a card for that, overcoming obstacles, Spirit will give me a definitive message. Because I feel that I'm kind of getting a bit more information, but the conversation is going well, and it's not over yet, something that you thought might have been over. It's like new light when you didn't think there would be any. Okay, overcoming obstacles. Can we have an idea of what that will be? Angel, spirits, guides, Spirit. For Capricorn. We have the moon, uncertainty, fear, doubt, yes. But it's to do with hidden blessings, the universe working behind the scenes to bring you what you need. You don't see fully what's ahead. It's a strong, the message to you this week here, Capricorn, because I don't feel that they're going to tell me everything fully. But it will unfold in the fullness of time. The moon is about, there's a lot of fear, doubt, and uncertainty in your circumstances, a fear of something ending. I'm going to have to close my business. You know, I don't know if I'm going to get the funding that I need, or the approval in terms of loans or investments, or getting a partner on board, or is my job ending? The fundamental thing remains the same. Spirit is telling you here, you don't fully understand the situation this week. You don't fully see it, but trust your intuition, because it's about hidden blessings working behind the scenes that you don't yet see. It's to do with, you will see it. And I feel that it's to do with overcoming an issue. So it feels like the solution is going to be presented to you. You just have to surrender and trust. There's a conversation that's happening this week here, Capricorn. And Spirit is kind of telling you here that there are hidden blessings, that you don't fully see this week. I mean, there's a strong sense of you don't see it now, but you will. It's not over yet. Something that you thought was ending doesn't look to be ending. There feels like there's a solution. And that's about as much as I can tell you, but it feels like an answered prayer. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you, angel spirits, guide. It feels very positive. I mean, this is blessing. Sometimes this is that sense of intuitively feeling that there's hope where you didn't think there was any. Some kind of light coming in to salvage something that you thought would be over or would be finishing. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you. Focus on being productive instead of busy. Yeah, just stick to the work. Do what you do best. Get your head down, do the work. Everything will take care of itself, is what you're being told. Just show what you can do. Be productive. Put your energy and time in the right direction. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you. We have butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. I mean, this is financial success. So it feels that's coming in, but there's such a kind of clouded energy. There is a conversation this week here that I feel will ultimately lead to financial success here, Capricorn. Whether it's your own business or in terms of jobs. But again, it just feels this week, there's a conversation and you just have to, it's like it's in the lap of the gods. You have to just surrender and trust. But Spirit is kind of telling you, you don't see it fully yet, but you will. And I feel it's to do with financial success coming in. Let's pull one more card to do with the Nine of Pentacles, because we'll see if we can get more information. Are we able to know a little bit more about the Nine of Pentacles, angel spirits, guides? Yeah. The Nine, well, that is actually better information. We have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is perseverance. We battle on. This is somebody who has been through a battle, but you've come far on the journey. And that's the thing that this person forgets. Sometimes we feel tired, worn out, fed up. I don't know if I can keep on persevering or battling on. I don't know whether to just give up and throw in the towel. I'm tired and it's not been easy. But the Nine of Wands is telling you that it's always darkest before the dawn. It can be that sense of you're actually nearly there. One final push, one final obstacle. I think it's a conversation here. And one final thing to do. And then you're there. That will be the end of the battle. So this is the energy here, Capricorn. This is perseverance, determination, resilience to persevere on, to battle on, because you're nearly there towards the Nine of Pentacles. Fulfilling what you've been working towards, getting what you deserve, reaping the fruits of your labour is one step away for you. The cards are just telling you this week, and Spirit really isn't giving me much more information, but I do feel here that Spirit is telling you, you're nearly there. Don't give up now. Be confident. There is a powerful conversation happening this week that is likely a defining moment. Then it's all that you can do, but then give it up to God, Spirit, the universe, because it feels like they'll take care of the rest to do with this King of Wands. The butterfly is a sign of transformation. The butterfly moves from the chrysalis to the butterfly. It isn't necessarily an easy process. In fact, it's quite difficult. But something beautiful comes out at the end. I feel there is that sense here, Capricorn, that it just feels like something you feel is ending. And you might be surrendering to that. But it feels like something is coming in, new hope. And it just feels there is that sense of the outcome that you want here, reaping the fruits of your effort. Strong sense of it's not over yet. It feels like that kind of twist of fate, you know, is what I'm seeing here. That's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.